Worst case scenario, just take more.
Yeah, whatever. Fine. I'm pretty sure I didn't take them because I haven't chugged water in a little while. I have to chug water with pills because they get stuck in me just like food does because they're sticky.
Mm-hmm. Good morning.
I love you.
I love you too. Have a good day. Yeah. Turns of events. Weirdness. How are you? Are you okay? Doing good? Can you hear the music? All right, good. I am doing better and better every single moment. Oh. Cool.
Yeah, there, man. I'll do that right there for you.
Awesome. Where was it?
Right on the table next to
Nice.
your place, whatever.
Very nice. All right. Have a great day. Oh, man. Good morning. All right, got this. I'm getting very comfortable working from my bed. Not quite sure how I'm supposed to do this, you guys. It's so funny. Look at this beautiful agate. It's incredible. Add some energy to our mix today. Good morning, Jess. Got the cards out. Woo. I'm just yawning. Good morning, Amy. How are you doing today? Amethyst? Yeah. I don't have any amethyst up here. This is agate. It's purple, but it's not amethyst.
Mexico makes the best belts in the world.
Yay. But just join your energy in. You can do the practice really fast. Just bring awareness to, you guys, if you ever want to do this really, really quickly, all it is you just bring awareness and intention to who you truly are, which is the energy of your consciousness, of your spirit, right? Your soul. And then remembering your tools. You have a body, you have thoughts, you have a brain, right? You have beliefs, you have emotions, right? They're not all one thing. They are, but they're not, right? And then you have perspective, and just surround yourself, right? Really close down that bubble, have a protective or wonderful shield up around you, and then simply go about your day, anchor ground and go about your day. Yeah, but just go ahead and do that. Yeah, isn't it a beautiful color? Yeah. GM, what is being told about me? Actually, I don't know. All right. Welcome, welcome. Love you too, love. Good morning, Stacy. Oh, Amy, I'm so sorry. That's so hard. I know it's been a short time, too. If I remember correctly. Death anniversaries and birthdays, especially people that are important, family. Oh, these boys. Are hard. All right, so we are going to get ready for our safe, secure, and successful morning practice. This is the identity code practice. If you're new here, Rudy Bentley, stop it. Go lay down. Lay down. Stop it and go lay down. So if you're new here, this safe, secure, and successful identity code practice was developed to help survivors of abuse, specifically anything that where you kind of lose your identity. Could be a bad relationship, could be welcome, Lisa. Could be a bad relationship, could be a lifetime, a childhood where you didn't get the chance to really grow up. Maybe you had to grow up really, really fast. Any sort of trauma. And what this does is it brings you back together. Many of my clients have gone through years of feeling kind of disconnected from self or out of control or out of touch with their own reality. So this is a daily practice that I offer here to bring the pieces back together. And this is based on psychology, philosophy, religion, and science. Okay. So it's very real. Nothing here is new. However, we often get really unbalanced, whether we're overthinking or hyper feeling or overdoing, right? Do, or can't do anything at all. And we live in this paradigm of hyper or hypo. And so this practice helps you bring balance to your life. It helps you bring consciousness to your life. For many, it creates miracles, right, guys? And my intention in offering this incredible practice each and every day is to end the cycle of abuse. So we don't accept it from other people anymore. We can set really strong boundaries. We don't experience it in our own lives. We lessen the stress so we can heal autoimmune diseases, connection issues. We can have better relationships. We can be happier. We can reclaim ourselves, right? And find balance. And that doesn't come from trauma therapy. I found out it doesn't come from thinking. It doesn't come from feeling. It doesn't come from doing. It doesn't come from changing your perspective or like moving and stuff. where what it comes from is all of the above, right? So this is a practice. Thank you so much for the roses, Lisa. This is a practice that I offer, I give. It is the foundation of my identity code practices. I have two, one called Amazing You, which is a year-long program, Journey Back to You. And the other is called Paradise Awaits. It is healing the root cause of childhood, or not childhood, but sexual abuse. And this is the one thing that I could pull out from it that we could do every single day. What's the difference? What emotions would you feel on the hyper and hypo? Oh, you can feel any emotion. Hyper is an overwhelming feeling of it, and hypo is a numbness that you just don't have much energy at all. Hyper, you have lots of energy, and hypo, you have none. So Ashley, this is not a psychic channel. You can join my, once I get 1,000 people on my backup page, just Lisha Antica. I might do some psychic intuitive medium work over there. All right, so today we are clearing the shadow aspect of the hero or the heroine. So, yay, yay. Thank you for the follow, Sharon. We're going to do some shadow work every day. So I pull cards. So, it's not just all about me. We kind of leave it to the universe. From Carolyn Mace's Archetype deck. Boys. I really have no idea how I'm going to get out of this bed and everything. I'll get them in just a second, you guys. We'll get them to stop barking. Hey! I think these two, oh, 3. Ooh, interesting. We have the vampire energy. The Messiah energy. This popped out yesterday too. I put it back in there. And the thief. So we're going to do some big energies today. We're going to clear them out of our system. So this practice is a meditation. It is a clearing. It is an energy healing. It is a belief system healing practice. You're going to get a little bit of everything when you join us. All right, let me get these dogs in here, guys. Hold on. Bentley, Rudy, come. In bed. They're too loud and obnoxious. All right. I think I'm almost out of bed. This surgery has been interesting. So if you're new to this page, I had surgery last week, and I've been working from bed here. I didn't miss a day though, you guys. I was thinking about it. I do not remember Wednesday. I don't remember Wednesday morning. But I guess from what everyone's told me, I thought I was very present. I think I felt very present after this practice. All right. So we'll get started in 2 minutes. So you guys can go ahead and start setting your intentions for today. Grabbing your water, we're going to bless our water. I'm so grateful that you're here. All right. We are changing the world, our inside world. Good morning, Cynthia. We're changing our inside worlds today. Time's moving too fast. Are you at work or you get to be home, Stace? There's a great book. I absolutely love it. It is called The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks. And it helped me to slow down and speed up time. I know it sounds crazy, but it's totally not. I used to have really bad anxiety. And mainly around being late. I don't know really what happened around that situation. It was always a big deal in my family. And, oh my gosh, I'd freak out. I'd freak out on my kids. And once I learned that technique from that thing, life was just better. If it was a fast day, I just slowed it down. If it was a slow day, I could speed it up. Time is an interesting concept we have here in this world. All right, Cynthia, we'll be here, maybe. As long as we're still here. As long as we're not done. Good, Stacy. Good loving your body. Yes. Okay, so go ahead and start setting your intentions for today. And good morning, Tanya. And let's begin just grounding in, rooting into this morning practice. If you want, go ahead and invite some people here. How are you doing today? So you can just start settling in, take some breaths. And ask yourself what your intention is for today. Begin relaxing, hearing the music, just check in with your heart. What is your intention for today? Go ahead and write it down. Let's begin creating the life that you desire, the feelings that you desire, the reality that you desire to live in. I've been doing so much with this week, and literally things are shifting in my life so quickly. Kind of shook things up a bit, but they're shifting. So you can shift things too. Okay, so the first shadow aspect and divine aspect that we're going to be balancing today is the hero and the heroine. So for many of us, right, we're like superheroes. We want everybody, we're there for everybody but ourselves, right? We're superheroes. We can save the world. For many of my clients. They went through a lot of abuse, so their siblings didn't experience it, right? So this is a piece of this as well. So the heroine is escapism and false sense of heroism, right? cutting, food controlling. Anger can be a place of escapism. Focusing on everybody else and not yourself is a form of escapism. Being too busy is a form of escapism. Even reminiscing about shame and guilt and embarrassment and not enough and worry, all of those things. Good morning is a form of escapism, right? So we keep doing this, you guys, because we are masters at escapism. And then there's, of course, just the regular old disassociation that so many of us have. So the positive of this, though, if we've experienced that, the positive of it is passion for a journey of personal development. Passion for your journey. When you know you, everyone around you is allowed to know themselves too, because you have respect. They don't have to agree with you or not agree with you. They don't have to escape anything. You can be present with them. They can be present with you, right? Doesn't that feel wonderful when you can just be with somebody, right? In that safety. All right, so we have not done this one, but I can't believe it hasn't come up before. The vampire. Depleting others for your psychic survival. So this is the needy part of us, the clingy part. This might happen to you, right? If you've ever been told that you have really big energy and then people come. This is that narcissistic empathic relationship, right? One is the vampire, one is not, and it kind of goes back and forth. Chronic complaining and codependence. Okay, so a codependent is a unhealed empath. All right, so you have some understanding. I love the book Codependence No More. If you haven't read it, definitely get it. Chronic complaining. I went through a great personal training that I did for myself, and I wore a hair tie around my wrist, and every time I complained, I snapped it. And gosh, when was that? Probably like 2010, and it was like so eye-opening to me to realize how often I complain. So the book is Codependence No More. And if you're in Amazing You, it is in your success week, you guys. Don't know if The Big Leap is in there, but that's a great book too. Different topics, but wonderful book. So Codependence No More is really great about codependence. But, you know, being a codependent is more than physically being a people pleaser and an overgiver. It's more than mentally feeling like you're not enough, so you have to make up for it. It is more than emotionally feeling needy and complaining and having that resistance, right? And it's more than being able to be independent on your own and see the world that way. It's all of that, right? And it's more than just setting good boundaries to heal from it, you guys, and standing on your own. Like it's a deeper issue, especially if you have trauma attracted to it. So we're going to clear that energy and help you to stand on your own, to make your own decisions, to release some of that fear and relieve some of that guilt and shame that many people, like, you know, many survivors have, that is really attached to making up for something or proving that we're good enough or proving that we're worthy, right? Or proving to ourselves and to other people that we can make it, that we're not messed up. Because oftentimes I find that many of my clients actually stay messed up because on a weird level, that's how they get love from their spouse, from people, and they haven't figured out another way to get love. So much of the time, the vampire isn't trying to hurt or kill somebody, right? They're trying to get what they need, and that need usually is love. And how they found out to get love is to be needy, to be sick. Okay, I stayed very physically ill for many years because if I had cancer, if I was physically sick, my mom would come around. My mom would love me. And if I was in a bad relationship, if I was being abused, my mother would want to rescue me too. And so, and when I wasn't, she was abusing me, right? So, yeah, we do this. So once you kind of catch that, you'll get rid of that vampire energy, right? So you're no longer attacked by that vampire or being that vampire. And it's going to make you aware that someone or something is draining your life force, right? And, yeah, so you didn't even get a childhood, right, Stacy? So reclaiming that childhood is super important now. Makes you aware that someone or something, our jobs, whatever is draining our life force. So that's a beautiful awareness, because then we can change. We can choose how we relate to that person. Next is the Messiah energy. The shadow is exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. I don't know if you noticed, but it's so funny. Like every time I launched a program, or every time I would say something online, like a couple of months, years later, it was like everybody was saying it, and I'd get so frustrated, right? Because I didn't teach them that. So how did they learn that? So everything is happening all around us. Like there's so many different paths to love, to healing, right? And so, but I will say, like the only path to you healing is through you. You get to do the work. You get to show up. You get to learn what you don't know. It's through you. Same for me. Like my only path through healing is through me. Okay? And then it's about how do we learn? How do we learn? What do we do? So if you are listening to anybody that is saying that it's their way or no way, yeah, that's a red flag to me. I remember when I started really studying yoga, the first yoga training that I went to was Iyengar. And Iyengar was the only yoga. There was no other yogas. All other yogas were false. And then I went to Bikram training, and Bikram was the only true yoga, and everything else was false. And then I went to Ashtanga training, and Ashtanga was the only true yoga, and there was no other yoga, right? And then I was into Yin yoga and Kundalini yoga, and then they, and every single one of them, it was like they were the only yoga. And eventually I was like, bullshit, right? Bullshit. Like you all are yogas. Same goes for therapies, you guys. Like some of them work for some people and some of them don't work for some people, right? Workouts, diet plans, all of that stuff. So there's not just one way, but there is your way. So having that confidence, that's what we're going to clear today. And then the light attribute of this is serving humanity with humility, right? How are you serving humanity? And yourself, right? Where can you recognize that everybody has their gifts and their talents? Yeah. And the last but not least, in the line with this whole energy today, is the thief energy. So we are clearing the energy, the effects, the experiences of stealing money, hello Trisha, stealing money, creative ideas, affection, and other people and other powers you think you lack. So nobody is in lack. We just don't know yet. Isn't it an interesting group of cards today? Like they all go very much together, right? So where has this happened to you, right? So many people that have used escapism through drugs and stuff, right, have stole things from people. So if this is you, this is a chance for you to forgive yourself. If this has been your kids or somebody in there, this is a chance for you to forgive, right? To release that energy so it no longer sucks you dry. It's no longer sucking you dry, right? And save yourself, right? So you can serve. You can serve with that humility, that respect that there's many paths, there's many ways, and you are one of them. You are one of them. I know that for me, over the years, especially in business, like, I have a friend that literally has stolen names of my programs from me. Like, I had a whole website. I wrote a whole book called Ageless Beauty, and she stole it. And she's been very successful with it. But it's like, that's a creative idea. That's stealing. And I am going to release that resentment I have of her today, because I do. I was the better person, right? And I like accepted all of this, but oftentimes like we do this better person fake thing. So I'm going to release that today too. Stealing affection from people, right? Feeling that, needing that, from others and not knowing how to give it to ourselves, right? Other people's powers that you think you lack. When we think that we're less than, when we think that we're lacking, right? We do this unknowingly, energetically. You might think that someone's a savior. One reason why I send back all of y'all's energy each day is because some people in here like really attach, right? And it would just suck me dry. It would leave me sick. It would autoimmune diseases, right? I'd start taking on your guys' stuff, and then I'm like out of reality with my life. I'm not the only one that does this. We all do it, but that's that conscious reality of we have soul ties, we have energetic ties, we are all one. Our cells, if we're all cells in one body of humanity, we all interact with one another. So, where can you send other people their power back, whether it's good power or bad power, with love and light? And where can you claim your power back into your life? Because we all are individual. We all can sustain individually. And we don't lack anything. That's just a mindset, really. Lack is the biggest lie of control that the whole world is using. It's a big, big issue. So, one of the biggest places for that is in media, right? Saying that we need the latest car, the latest handbag, the latest this or the latest that, right? To qualify for whatever we're lacking. All right. The light attribute, though, that we're going to call in is sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Okay. So that's what we're going to call back in. All right. Yeah, right? We do that. So let's forgive that today. Forgive any place we've stolen and choose not to do it. Oh, right. So why do you believe that? Yeah, let's get rid of that belief. Into that perspective. See where you're a blessing, where you add to it, where you take things off the plate, right? Let's do this. All right, you guys, I have not seen any intentions today, so go ahead and set your intention. I'm going to start breathing here. So, feeling your love, feeling your light. Hello, Laura. Thank you for the likes. Oh, beautiful. Stacy's intention is to remember to eat, to feed her worth. Cynthia's to see your worth. Beautiful. Increase balance in my whole being. Beautiful. My intention is to just be. Yes. Sometimes that's the most beautiful thing we can do. My intention is to be confident and stay in a positive view regardless of other people. Yes. And that's really choosing your view, and it might be moment to moment. All right. My intention is to let myself let go. Yes. And we have our start today. Laura, yes. To reconnect after some depressive days. Yes, beautiful. So when you guys, my intention today is calling my power back and hold my psychic boundaries. Yes, I love it. Yes. Okay. So we got this agate energy. I'm not quite sure why I'm really drawn to it today, but I am. So we're going to feel this agate energy, root and ground. Good nice deep breath. Oh, start feeling your body. Start our practice now. If anybody would just put on there that we're starting our practice, that everybody can, of course, put your intentions in, but hold comments till the end. Ah, the strength, to add some strength, some love, Laurel, to feel that desire lessen to contact those people. Yes, Trisha, beautiful. Yeah, let's cut some cords today. Beautiful. All right. So, first, connect with your breath. Wiggle your toes, feel your feet. Feel the roots, feel the bottom of your feet. Breathe into your ankles, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your belly, your chest. Lengthen through your head. Notice your face. Relax your eyes, and if you can, just stare at one spot. Or close your eyes. And just begin to notice your body. How does your body feel on the inside? How does your body feel? What is happening in your body today? So today we're just going to practice a technique that is called body communication. So go ahead and pick any part of your body, maybe an organ. If you have an illness, maybe place that it's affected. And just ask your body, ask that intelligence if it has anything to say. Maybe it just wants you to sit with it. Maybe it has a message for you. Notice if you're holding your breath, and breathe deep, inhaling into this conscious relationship with your body. Exhaling, just letting go, relaxing. And bringing your awareness to that space in between your thighs. And lifting up your perineum, that Kegel muscle, squeezing near your tailbone. Just begin feeling this energy activate in our bodies. Especially if you've gone through abuse, we disassociate so often from this very powerful energy that runs our connection up our spine, this Kundalini energy or spinal fluid that awakens our thoughts, that awakens our pineal and pituitary glands in our brain, that actually give us insight to how we can live our best life, how you can be connected at all times to God's source, whatever you believe, that part of you, your soul self. So begin today by being aware that your body is a conscious collection of your thoughts and your beliefs and your brain, your programming, your feelings and your energy moving or your energy stagnant. Emotion is energy in motion. Your body is a vessel, the vessel in which you can do things, you can interact with this world, have the 3D experience, have relationship, and experience both this positive and negative of the world. They've done many tests on eggs as well as people, and the top of your head radiates a positive output of the magnet that you are, and your tailbone and your feet radiate a negative. We need both of them. And you have an energy field, a very real energy field around you. It's not woo-woo. It's real science. It's around you. And this magnetic field actually attracts your reality. So we continue to perpetuate feelings and experiences that we're used to, that are normalized. So when we have a normal life that has been traumatic, we have a higher rate of re-experiencing that trauma. The good news is you can change this field at any moment in time. Your consciousness and your heart and your awareness of the tools that this consciousness has within you can reprogram your magnetic field and recreate what you want normal to be. Unfortunately, normal is whatever we experienced and accepted as reality as children. And then over time, we've changed it to mean different things as we shift our beliefs and have new experiences. But sometimes, especially the trauma mind, gets stuck in hypervigilance, in survival mode. And so it takes a little more effort and action to reprogram your brain, your frontal lobe, part of your body, and your endocrine system, and your gravity reflex system, part of your body, to turn off your fight, flight, or freeze responses, turn down your amygdala a little bit, and turn on your conscious response system. These are all part of your physical body. So today, I just want you to notice that you are not your body, but you have a body. And your body has a nervous system. And your body has reactions and actions. And your body has a brain that produces a thought and has a memory, and that your body has connective tissue, and your body has digestion, and your body has elimination. Many people that have a clinging personality also have really bad digestive tract. Elimination systems. Many people that have trouble stagnating have either hypo or hyper reproductive systems. Our bodies really make sense. Your body is full of wisdom. It's a book, The Body Keeps the Score, but there's many books about your body's wisdom. So where have you closed off to your own body's wisdom, to ignore it, to be mad at it? That you can reconnect to today and open up conversation, connection, consciousness with your body. And the part of you that is having that relationship, that conscious part of you, that is part of your higher self. It's not fake, it's the real part of you that in order to control you, much of the world says is fake. It's crazy making. It's not crazy making. It's what quantum physics calls a true reality. What does your body have to say to you today? And if your body was a little kid that just needed to be listened to, if it says sad things, if it says disconnected things, confused things, where can you offer it some compassion today? Breathe into this experience and awareness with your physical body. Reconnect. Re-empower. This is your body. It doesn't run you. You now can run it. And you'll keep it much safer, less reactive, and more active. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath. And as you do, squeeze that bottom part of your body, squeezing your perineum, and lift up as if you're pulling through your muscles. Squeeze everything in, pulling through your heart all the way up into your brain, bringing focus and attention to your pineal gland, to that light switch in the top of your brain stem, lighting up your brain. Lift up. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Again, squeezing everything. Inhale, lift up, squeeze as if you're sucking up your spinal fluid all the way up to the top of your head. And then visualize, imagine it shooting out the top of your head, connecting to heaven, source, being, whatever you believe. That energy of life that connects all of us. And release. And last one, lifting up through your perineum. Lift up all the way up. And release. And then begin just noticing, letting your body be in space, the vessel that it is. Begin noticing your thoughts. What are you thinking? Do you have judgments? Do you have memories? Are you complaining about your day? Are you planning your day? Are you on overwhelm? Are you overthinking? Do you have nothing in your thoughts? Where are your thoughts today? Just notice what you're thinking. And notice that you're noticing your thinking. And be aware of the person, the energy that you are, that is recognizing your thoughts and your memories, your experiences, your conclusions, your judgments. Just begin noticing those things. And noticing that you are not your thoughts, your judgments, your conclusions, your experiences, your memories, but you have them. And visualize a stream in front of you and just put these thoughts and everything through your head just down this stream, letting it go down this stream. And also notice that sometimes in the stream pops up people, places, or things. Maybe somebody spoke words over you. Maybe you were dirty. Maybe you're a little whore. Sorry, but these are things that come from my clients many times. So I'm just going to say them because they're really important to realize that these are not you. Maybe you're stupid. Maybe you'd never amount to anything. Maybe you were fat. Maybe you came to the conclusion that you would never really be able to succeed without somebody or something. Maybe they convinced you that you were crazy. These are thoughts that don't belong to you. These are words that are not your words. Go ahead and just invite your conscious mind to cut ties with these words, these phrases, these sayings, these horrible things that people convinced you are you, or put in your reality to fight, to box, to struggle against. End the war like David ended the war, and just cut them off and send them back to cinder. Break up with them. Let them go. Notice what pieces of them that you still want to believe, that you're still hanging on to. And then powerfully choose if you agree with them or not. Some things, maybe you need to change a few things about yourself in order to be the person you want to be rather than who they created you to believe you are. Maybe there's nothing you need to do at all and you just need to put down the war, put down the fight. And accept that you're smart enough, that you're pure, that you're good, that you're beautiful, that you're kind, that you are generous, that you are enough just who you are, that you are a blessing in people's lives. You're a blessing to your own life. And you can see these things, if anybody speaks to you again, as their means to control, their means to intimidate. Beginning to recognize that you are not these, not even these thoughts in your own head. You are not these intimidations. You are not these stealers of energy, stealers of peace. But you are pure. You are consciousness. You are this part of you that notices these things. You can ask God, Source, the angels, for help to cut these cords, to cut these ties, to bring them to light so you can see them as not your thoughts and not reality. Get rid of them and choose your own reality. Choose to speak to yourself with kindness. Choose to talk to yourself differently. Choose to talk to your inner child, the parts of you that were hurt, that believed the lies. With you are beautiful and you are kind, you are innocent, you are fun, you deserve pleasure, you deserve what you desire. You are kind and fun and loving and smart and safe and secure and successful. Fill your mind with these thoughts. From your highest self. Begin noticing what you're grateful for, how life is working for you, What friendships and relationships are serving you? And in this process, you'll notice what's not working as well. And easily and effortlessly release those people, places, and things that are keeping you stuck in the struggle of proving, fixing, being enough. Claim your enoughness here. And coming back to the attention onto your pineal gland, we're going to open up the vessel to let all this go that we're holding inside of ourselves as ourselves that no longer serve us. These lies that we believed, this control that other people's put on us, these spells that were cast upon us. And connecting to God's source above you. Open to the light of your soul self coming down into your brain, into your body. Running down your spinal column, into your nervous system, resetting your nervous system to peace, to calm, to safety, security, to create more safety and security every place in your life. And release down your tailbone, out that very physical, real drain there, just letting it go. Releasing and letting go any persons, places, things, memories that are filled with lies, filled with vampires, filled with struggle, filled with lack. Let it go. And then begin noticing the sensations in your body, your emotions. How are you feeling today? Sometimes our emotions move really, really fast and we stay busy, busy, busy. That is an imbalance. Sometimes our emotions are just blocked and lack and we don't feel anything at all, numbness. That is also an imbalance. They're not bad. It's just coping skills. Notice where you're at with your emotions today. When you think of how you feel, are you just thinking or can you actually feel the sensation in your body? Can you feel happiness? Can you feel movement? Are your feelings dictated on how other people outside of you make you feel? How your job feels, how other people feel about you, how you feel about other people? Are they primarily based on your thoughts, your conclusions? If so, relax your brain, invite it to let go of creating your feelings. It's not in charge anymore, and invite your emotional body back on board. Connect with your feelings in your body. Releasing any feelings that other people put on you that are attached to the outside world. Feel those attachments, and you can ask Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Ezekiel to just cut those cords with anybody or anything that is putting you in charge of their feelings or that you've put in charge of your feelings. This can be a partner, life circumstances, maybe it's your bank account, maybe it's how many people like you or dislike you, maybe it's your relationship with people, maybe it's your own belief in yourself. Are you making your feelings bad or wrong? Or are you just noticing them as energy, either stuck, those lower frequencies of stuck energy, shame, guilt, failure, embarrassment. Maybe they're moving a little fast, but they're just aching, like terror, grief, sadness, numbness, a desire to jump planet, barely hanging on. You can turn up the volume. When you do, you might feel things like hatred, anger, frustration. Those are actually good. It means energy is moving. You might feel contentment. You might feel desire. You might feel proud. You can turn it up even more and feel acceptance, peace, love, enthusiasm, unity, enlightenment. All of these emotions are just showing you how quickly or slowly you have become normal to moving in life. What are you giving your energy to? If anybody, any place, anything is utilizing your energy, your emotions, if you've put them in charge of your emotions, maybe your mom, maybe your dad, maybe it's been that way your whole life. Maybe it was normal for them to blame you for how they felt, what they had or didn't have. And so you took that on for the whole world, becoming the hero of the whole world, the heroine in charge of everything. Go ahead and just cut those cords and send the energy back to them. With love, with light, with more energy, so they can have movement, so they can have claim to their life, so they are no longer subject to the whole world and how the world feels. And call back your energy from anybody or place that you've allowed to have power over you, to dictate your feelings. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's your bank account, maybe it's conclusions or judgments in your own brain. Call that energy back to feel better and choose how you want to feel today. Call in the frequency, your own higher self, to attune to whatever energy you want to feel today. How do you want to feel? It's okay to notice when we have these low frequency feelings. Yesterday was very much like this. It was very much breaking up with the addiction to not enough, to not being liked, to being betrayed. It was a normal that I had in my life since junior high school, maybe even before that with little bits of my parents, that I've been battling unconsciously. It came to my conscious, it came to my relationship. I recreated it yet again. I ended it yesterday. I broke up with it. Send it back. It might come back. I might get to notice it again. But then as I notice it, it comes to that light. It comes to that forefront. And I go, oh, hi, old friend. Nope, I no longer agree with you as normal. I am loved. I'm generous. I'm kind. I'm loved. People are loyal to me. I am safe, I am secure, I'm successful. Say those things to yourself, whatever it is that you want. Notice the energies, the stories, the emotions that you have become addicted to or accustomed to, that come through your experiences in life again and again and again, that you keep fighting, making wrong, battling. Own it. Claim it. And transform it now. Calling in from that higher source above you and the energy below you of earth, taking up your claim to this planet. Take up your space, attune to what you want to feel. Maybe happy, maybe joy, maybe abundance, maybe plenty, maybe enough, maybe desire, maybe love, maybe safe, maybe secure. Maybe you've never even felt that energy before. Maybe you've never known love, safe love, healthy love. Claim it. Fill up on it today. Get curious. What would it be like? I remember when I first started asking, what would it be like to know what love is? I had to get a divorce. I had to lose all my friends. But wow, have things changed. I recognize that false love, the old commitment to love, the critical love, the mean love, the abusive love that I thought was because of my experience as a child, that I kept trying to make safe and secure and fix. But now I just let it go. Let it go right now. And be open to experience true love, gentle love, kind love, generous love, abundance. Releasing that. Begin noticing the energy around you. This is your perspective. This is that magnetic field. What is your magnet pulling into you right now? What does your life look like right now? Are you pleased with it? Is it a fight? Is it a struggle? Have you been doing it your whole life? If it's been a fight or a struggle, go ahead and just neutralize this field. Reconnect to the top of Source, God, feeling love come into, a positive energy come into your life, come through your spinal column, down through your feet and your tailbone, anchoring into Mama Earth, and connect to your timeline, to your field. Just imagine it below you. By being born and embodied on this planet, you belong here. Many of my clients have belonging issues. If you do, you feel like you don't belong, claim it now. Allow yourself this freedom to claim your space here. Feel this beautiful negative pull, this grounding, rooting, secure negative pull come into you, and align with this positivity and align in your heart. Maybe take your hand to your heart and just feel your heart. If you've not been in charge, if you've been subject to the world at effect, not at cause, but at effect, reactions, go ahead and just send that energy out. And between right above your head and below your feet, go ahead and just visualize your energy field just closing in around you like an eggshell. Through this shell radiates the energy of love. You can put any energy out into the world, whatever you want to be seen, known as. Send it out into the world, expanding into the space around you, attracting new things, and just notice what energy is in your field. Maybe you haven't liked it your whole life and you've been fighting it, and that's okay. Just notice it. Let anything that no longer resonates, that you've been fighting against, but you know that you really have proven yourself to be loving, kind, gentle. You do your best, you think of others, you can stand on your own, you have this confidence. Just go ahead and whatever that is that you've already outgrown, that you just keep repeating and you're sick and tired of your own damn story, release it now. Let it go down the drain. And feel the energy just coming from source and sources, from above and below, from all around you, just imposing whatever you want. What do you want to experience? Love, kindness, abundance, plenty, right? The perfect job, a spouse that appreciates you, that will commit to you, loyalty. Maybe you want popularity. Maybe you want trust. Maybe you want to be alone. Maybe you want solidarity. Maybe you want peace. All that is. Notice where you're connected to people, places, and things they've come in to define. This is definitely our parents. This is definitely the people we're around. Maybe it's your religion, your faith, definitely your community, your culture. We can take some of this as our own. They're all ours. But anything that is dictating that you don't want, that's in your field, that you no longer agree with, or that is trying to convince you, go ahead and send the energy back to source or sources with love and light. Just send it back, cut those ties. You can ask God, source, Archangel Michael with his divine sword to come and help you. Just slice these cords, X's, people that are trying to control your field, tell you who you are. I remember my ex used to say, I know you better than you know you. No, you don't. That's why I wrote Amazing You, to tell him to fuck off. Release, release, release. All of that. And then from below, from yourself, from your higher self, just bring in the energy of what you want to believe, how you want to feel, the thoughts that you want, how you want to speak to yourself. How do you want to see the world? Do you want to see more of the world as loving you, as abundant, as generous, as kind? It might mean that you have to make some drastic changes in your life. Maybe you go through breakups. Maybe you get all new friends and 30-year friendships. I had to end cycles of my life of, long standing physical relationships. I had to end behaviors. I had to break up with things that I used for fixes, like extra sugar. Right? All those things. It's okay. Allow yourself time and space to make the changes, the physical changes that need to happen to create the life that you want. This is your life. Claim it. Own it. All right, now we are going to clear some of this energy that came up today in our cards. So the hero and the heroine energy. Any place that we're playing escapism and false sense of heroism in other people's lives, or we've let that be in our lives. From this field, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual, through our families, as we change, you heal genetically. You can heal your family, your kids. So dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend this pattern in any place that it plays in your life. On all levels, let it go. Any place where you even have to be your own hero, where you're fighting and working all the time. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend that. And call in the passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Instead of being upset with yourself if you have been for not being there already and having it all figured out and everything being perfect, what if you could just be content and happy and grateful for yourself and appreciative of yourself for where you are right now on your own journey of personal empowerment? Seeing other people's journeys and where they're at right now is their journeys and being proud of them too. Witnessing each other in this group right here, right now with love and light. Sending that blessing out. Then we have the hero or the vampire, This vampire energy depleting others for your psychic survival. Chronic complaining or codependency. Or seeing this. Inhale, exhale. This is so big with all of us, right? All these vampire energies waiting for somebody to come and save you. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. All that is. That perfect mate. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. That money. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Any codependence to people, places, or things. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. An addiction to complaining. Explaining what's wrong, and then wondering why that's all that happens is other things that are wrong. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Any place where you've plugged into other people, knowingly or unknowingly, to be saved, objects, things, or deities, go ahead and call that energy back to you. Unplug. Connect to source, straight up. Connect to this earth, straight down. Feel that balance in your life now. Claim your own divinity. Be divinely you. It's the name of my nonprofit. Let's clear this Messiah energy. As we reclaim making you aware of someone or something that's draining your life force, so you can have choice and do whatever you need to do about it. The Messiah energy. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. This is also the belief that you have to do it on your own. Many survivors don't know how or don't know what to do to accept help. They either want somebody to do it totally for them, or they think they can do it all themselves. This is us working together, those guides, right? There's no one way, there's no right way. Whatever your way is the way. Inhale, exhale, depleting this energy through you, allowing you to be one and have support, have love, not have to do it on your own, but also not be rigid in your ways, be open to new possibilities. Dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend this. Any of that egoism around you, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. Any of this narcissism, dissolve, resolve, transform, transmute, and transcend. And call in the serving humanity with humility. Seeing everybody's light. Let's see one another's light right here, right now. Manifesting love and abundance and safety and security and success for everybody that's here online right now. And then anybody that wants it in the world, just sending them this blessing magnetizing it to you and for them. Fill this up. All these beautiful pathways for humanity. Yes. And let's clear any energies of the thief. Stealing money, creative ideas, affection, and powers you think you lack. Or anybody that's stolen from you. Cut ties from them, release them from your energy, from your power, for giving them their power back. Thank yourself for giving them their power back. Claim your power, forgive yourself that power back. To have more creative ideas, to feel your power, connecting to source or sources. Feeling that Holy Spirit within you coming down, noticing yourself. You have a body, you have a brain, you have emotions, you have energy, you have a frequency and magnetic field. All these things are your higher self, your spirit's journey to use, to attune, to master. For your higher self, your highest self, your soul self, to get through Earth School. Your own university, to graduate, to master you, to love you, to live your divine life. Claim it to whatever extent you can today. And it continues to grow. It does for me. Claim it. And then sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Feel that part of you that can never be taken. That part of you, like Malcolm X when he was locked up, right? He said, I just stayed with this part of me that knew I was going to be out and I was going to be president. Right? Feel that. Feel that in you. What do you know? What can you know? Can you let yourself know the goodness that's awaiting for you? The health, the vitality, the beautiful body, the movement, the love, the abundance, the enoughness, the thriving. Can you begin imagining that, embodying it, feeling your wholeness? What do you want? What do you want to experience in this life? What adventures do you want to go on? If you weren't battling all of this, what would you be doing? Can you think about that for a moment? Can you get into action for that for just a moment today? Can you feel into and imagine what the feeling is of lightness, of enoughness, of all your dreams coming true? Can you magnetize this to you? Releasing anything else in the world. Feel this for yourself today. Root and ground it. Go ahead and plug that drain of releasing and fill up on your energy today. Fill up on your energy. And whenever you're ready, go and open up your eyes. Welcome. Welcome back. Beautiful experience today. Oh my gosh. My relationship transformed in the series of 24 hours. I truly believe that I will not accept anything less. We have more freedom. Such beauty. Such love. You are. Just know that you can see everybody as this. Right? Everybody is this. There's not even a try. There's not even a potential. Everybody is this. They just don't know it. You just have these battles. You are so welcome. Thank you. I truly, truly believe we are some of the most powerful people on the planet. Because we know the darkness and we know the light. Love you too. So Stacy, I believe it might have been hard because you, there's a lot of identity attached to our, thank you, Pam. There's a lot of identity attached to our struggle, right? And we get to grieve and break up with that identity that's been living for other people our whole lives. You're welcome, Trisha. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the love. That validation means so much to everybody, right? Go and validate somebody today, you guys. Hello, Elliot. How are you, my friend? Oh, Cynthia, thank you for the tip. I'm like a cup of coffee for you every day. Cynthia keeps giving me these beautiful tips. It means so much to my heart. Tips. It means so much to my heart. All right, so I'm gonna go get ready for my clients, you guys. I love you. If you would like to join us, we are here every day if you're new, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Alaska time, 10 Pacific Standard. And then I have multiple groups, a she group where we go deeper into healing from sexual abuse. And then we also have other free things, programs, ways to get to know me, learn more about working with me in my bio, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I am honored to be a guide on this journey, and I will talk to you soon.